Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Paulina. Let's do some grounding yoga together. We start by sitting comfortably and closing our eyes. Make a deep breath with me. Inhale. Exhale slowly. One more. Inhale. Expand your chest, expand your belly. Fill yourself up. And exhale, let it all go. Relax the muscles of your face, your neck, your shoulders. Now grow tall from the base to the crown of your head. Bring your arms behind and slightly touch the floor with your fingertips. Roll your shoulders back and down, neck is relaxed. On the next inhale, slowly start lifting your arms up, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Now connect those palms together in the center and then slowly, again, shoulders away from the ears. You're gonna press those palms down towards your chest, chin down, forehead connects to the palms, and round your back as much as you can. Feel the nice stretch between your vertebrae, and now we extend, go the other way. Make a big circle and land those arms back and behind you. And again, inhale. Grow tall, press those palms together, and then round your back in the center. Inhale, extend your back slightly, elbows go up, and then arms draw a big circle behind you. Land softly on the mat. And I want you to imagine that doing this movement, you're just attracting all the right experiences, opportunities into your presence and bowing down to your unique gifts and lessons. And then just on the exhale, release everything that you don't need anymore into the space. And this process goes on through our whole life. In yoga, we find this nice ease and ability to both accept positive and negative experiences of our life. All of those movements help us to move this energy through our body and just find ease within. Alright, and just a quick note that if at any point in the practice you would love to change the position of your legs or find a more comfortable seat, you're absolutely welcome to do that. In our practice, nothing should feel uncomfortable or annoying. And just connect those palms together again in front of your chest, connecting even deeper to this world within, closing the eyes. And now take this intentional step away from being an action taker, the main character of this presence, into the observer, that amazing role that provides this opportunity to reflect deeper on our life and our being in this pleasant moment. And I would love you to again start by growing tall from the base of the crown, and now bringing those arms up and connecting palms together first, landing them on that crown chakra, then lowering down to the third eye, then into your throat chakra, and then into your heart, lowering down to your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and finally grounding into that root chakra. And now, as we brought awareness into those energy centers, we will start releasing all the energy, all the stuck emotions through channeling different sounds. Repeat after me if you wish. Starting from the root chakra, we chant Lung. Lung. One, one, rum, rum, yum, yum, hum, hum, om, om. Connecting the palms together, bringing them to your forehead. Smiling, and let's start our practice. Again, stretch your body up towards the sky. Spread those glutes on the mat. Bring the arms up and to the sides. Again, a couple more times like that, articulating the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. You're gonna round your back and push those palms away from you. Inhale again, stretch your back, flick the palms and stretch towards the sky. And now again, rounding the back, stretching the palms away from you. Again, repeat a couple of more times. Again, stretch up and round your back. Inhale and exhale. And now inhale, again, bring those arms up and slowly start lowering one arm on the opposite knee and stretch to the side. Imagine lengthening from the right or left side body, doesn't matter, you just stretch. And now look, gaze into the mat, rotate your ribs up and down so you find that even deeper stretch between your ribs and your side body. Inhale, open towards the sky, and exhale, close towards the earth. Keep the shoulder away from the ears. Feel this nice stretch in your shoulder, in your scapula. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, close. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. One more time. Inhale, open, and then exhale, close. And now bring that hand on top of the other knee and just keep your arms crossed like that. Again, stretching the spine. Now opening the arms, interlacing them up and stretching the shoulders, moving the ribs from side to side, shoulders up and down. Now squeezing the palms together, thread them through the middle and then open the elbows. Facing up, chin goes down, and now go the other way. Bring those arms up and again stretching the shoulders. We have a couple of more like that. Inhale and exhale. Now both arms again on top, and then the other one will go to the side. Again, press that knee down and just first stretch to the side. And now start gazing into the mat. Palm is facing the mat, and now palm is facing up. You're moving from your thoracic spine, from your ribs, finding the nice stretch between your ribs and in your shoulder. Make sure to ground both hip bones on the mat and just breathe and enjoy the stretch. One last time, looking up and down. Now land that hand on top of your knee and slowly start rounding your back one more time. Now drawing the half circle with the opposite arm, you're placing it back and behind you. We find a nice gentle spinal twist. And now your neck moves from side to side, looking back and looking forward. And again, growing tall from your base to the crown. You're feeling nice and long in your spine. Move very slowly and gently so you can feel each and every muscle. They should feel so nice. And then through the circle, bring this hand back to the knee, round your back one more time. Feel this nice stretch. And now we will change the position of our legs. Inhale, exhale, start bringing the opposite hand back into the floor and growing again from the base of your spine to the crown of your head and moving your neck from side to side, finding that beautiful stretch in our shoulder and the neck. Breathe a couple of more times. And now draw this hand back into the knee and round back. And now inhale, bring those palms back and behind and press your knees down, opening the hips, pushing them up towards the sky. Inhale. With the exhale, roll this pelvis down, place it on the ground, and then bring your palms forward. Shift your hips from side to side to find a more comfortable seat. Inhale, lengthening through the spine, bring those elbows down. Inhale again, lifting, and exhale, lowering. Inhale, creating that fluid motion with your spine, just like a wave, moving away and towards the mat. Breathe. And one more time, lower. And now stay here. Either stay on your elbows or keep your arms extended. I want you to imagine you're reaching up and forward, spine is nice and long, knees are pulling down. Move your neck from side to side, nice and gentle, one way, and then the other way. Now we're going to change the position of our legs. Sit nice and tall, making inhale, draw those arms back and behind you. We're pressing those hips up and forward. And then slowly start bringing that pelvis down on the mat. Reach those arms up and slightly forward. Envision a straight line between your pelvis and your neck. And again, open the chest, bring those palms back, push those hips forward. You can drop your neck and then slowly lower that pelvis. Bring those arms up, reach towards the sky and slightly forward. And now finally bring those knees in, tap your feet on the mat. Let's transition to our all fours position. Alright, for this one, I invite you to explore the multidimensional stretch, this very nice movement. And just first, let's take a look at what I'm gonna do in order for you, maybe you've never seen this one before. So we will press the left hand on the floor and reach with the right hand to diagonal, stretching the space between the ribs. And then bring that right hand back and shift weight forward, arching the back. And again, stretching the side body, reaching towards the left, and then through the half circle, pressing this right hand down and hips are pressing up. And now connect to your breathing. Inhale, exhale, and moving slow, you can close your eyes and just really feel where you feel it, and you can move your hips from side to side. We are doing this in order to explore the full range of motion And now here, just stay here for a moment. And now slowly bring yourself into the center. And in this one, we will continue to explore the full range of motion. So we'll do it by making circles with our neck, with our ribs, with our hips. And to really feel this exercise, I really invite you to close your eyes and just feel and allow your body to express itself in this movement. So it doesn't have to look the same way it looks for me, but I'm trying to be fluid. I'm trying to draw circles with my neck, with my ribs, with my hips, and just finishing it off with a round back and then neutral. And I will continue to do the other side, so you can see it from this angle. I reach my hand towards the side and then press that left hand down, and hips are pressing up. Now again, reaching that left hand to the side and really stretching the left side body, and now bringing that left hand back. I push my hips forward and stretch. And again, connecting to her breathing. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Stretch and reach towards the left. Inhale. And now exhale, push those hips forward. Stay here for a moment and breathe. And now bring both arms behind your thighs and just round your back, pressing against your thighs. Trying to round every single bit of your spine. And now exhale, bring those elbows on the floor and extend your back, looking forward, feeling this nice extension. We will do the small kitty cat cow. And now see if you can slowly lift your knees off the ground and then press those hips up towards the ceiling, finding the dolphin pose. And then bring those knees down. We will extend the back, looking forward. Now extend your arms and bring those elbows down. Exhale, rounding your back, knees off the ground, hips go up into the dolphin pose. And now slowly lower your knees down, round your back one more time, tucking the chin towards the chest, and then exhale. We will bring those arms to the corners of the mat and stretch yourself so you'll find a nice extension in your shoulders. You're welcome to lower your forehead on the ground as well. And just rest here for a moment. Breathing deeply and steadily. All right. So slowly start bringing your elbows back on the mat. One deep breath into your belly, expand it like a balloon, and then contract those muscles, bring the belly button in. And now slowly start looking forward, slightly extending your back. Press yourself off the mat and transition to a downward facing dog. Still keeping that belly tight, I'm gonna pedal my legs one by one, very slowly, trying to feel those hamstrings. Imagine if someone is pulling your hips, and start moving the neck from side to side as well. So in this one, I want you to bring the hands wider than the mat, and legs, feet will step also like mat distance apart. So it will be that wide downward facing dog style. And from here again, I will bring the air in, expand my belly, and exhale, contract the belly muscles. Again, relaxing my neck and shoulders. From the inhale, I'm gonna look forward, and on the exhale, again, relax my neck. Again, we're gonna step my hands back on the mat, step those feet together in the center, and on the next exercise, you're welcome to either fully lower your knees or just keep them hovered like I do. So just first take a look at the sequence. I'm gonna tip forward, then push myself back, and then pressing those knees, hovering, tipping over, and again pressing back and up. Inhale, knees go down, tipping over, keeping that core tight. Then again, lifting in that downward facing dog and repeating it a couple of times. If you feel like my pace is too fast, you can definitely do it in your own way. Just want you to keep that nice connection between your scapulas, feeling nice and strong in your arms, pressing those knees together and the core is tight. We have 3 more like that. Exhale, lowering the knees, tipping over, pressing back and up. Now step those feet wider, hip distance apart, and then walk those hands towards your legs. Find yourself into that forward fold, rolling those shoulders up a couple of times, bending those knees slightly so you take the pressure off your hamstrings and lower back. We're gonna start tipping forward and back on those feet, grabbing the floor with your fingertips to keep the balance. I want you to roll from the toes to your heels. For those struggling to reach the floor with the fingers, you can bend your knees as much as you need. It's completely fine. Now slowly grab your elbows, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. On the exhale, start bending those knees and try to lay your belly on top of the thighs. And let's find some space in those hamstrings by bending and extending those knees. So I want you to bend those knees and exhale, extend. Again, inhale, bend, exhale and extend. Inhale and exhale. And one more, inhale, exhale. And you will feel how by doing that simple movement you find sense of elongation in those hamstrings. Now just relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your arms. You can draw wave-like motions with your shoulders. Just release all the tension in that upper body. And I want you to interlace those fingers behind. If you can keep your palms together, it's great. If not, just keep the lock in your hands and try to stretch your shoulders as far from your upper body as you can. Alternatively, just grab your elbows and open your chest. Breathe. Take a moment, move your neck from side to side. And now we're gonna prepare for a deep squat. So if you need to adjust the distance between your legs or lift your heels off the mat, it's completely fine. I'm kind of showing you the ultimate goal. So our task here is to keep the connection between the hands and the floor. If you cannot extend your legs completely, just extend them as much as you can. So with time you will be able to increase the range of motion because it's a very good conditioning exercise for your hamstrings. And if this doesn't feel like enough, you can elevate your heels and do the same thing on your fingertips and your heels lifted. It will give you extra challenge in terms of balance. And connecting to your breathing, I want you to inhale, squat deeply, exhale, extend your legs and fold forward. Again. Inhale now, bring your hands on top of your shins. Try to maintain the straight back and just look forward. Now round your back and slowly start lifting yourself up into the standing. Alright, now I invite you to try this mindfulness practice Start touching yourself, every single centimeter, millimeter of your body. Bring awareness into every single part. It's actually interesting how we can spend days and weeks without touching some parts of our body. So by doing that, we create the neural connections between our brain and those distant areas. Now I want you to stand tall. Bring those arms up, connect the palms together, and then slowly bring those palms next to your chest. Fold forward with a straight back, and now slowly and very mindfully walk yourself into the plank first, and now lower those hips down and put the tops of the feet on the mat. Let's find that upward facing dog. I want you to roll those shoulders back and down, opening the chest. And now start to bring those hips up, and let's find that easy downward facing dog. Inhale. On the exhale, start to walk your hands towards your legs, and then bring those hands on top of your legs, walking yourself into the standing, touching yourself one more time. I know it might feel weird. Now inhale, expand your chest, bring those hands behind, hug yourself and round your back. Now again, touching your body parts, we're gonna walk ourselves back into that plank slowly and mindfully, enjoying every single movement. Now bring those hips down and find the upward facing dog. Remember to bring those tops of the feet on the mat. I want you to look towards your left and then towards your right. Inhale, start rounding the back, bring those hips up, step into that downward facing dog one more time, and now slowly walk those hands back towards the legs, touching yourself, climbing up, up, up until we reach the standing pose. Now bring those hands back, chest opens, extend your back. Inhale. On an exhale, round your back, and slowly diving back down on the mat, walking ourselves into the modified downward facing dog, keeping those knees bent, pushing hips back. Inhale, and on the exhale, sliding those legs back, slowly lowering the hips down on the mat. Deep extension in the lower back. Bring those shoulders up and back. Keep the elbows tight. And now slow and control, bring your upper body down on the floor. Pressing your palms on the mat, you're gonna lift your upper body away from the floor first, finding that nice extension. Then press your hips back and find that child's pose. But we're not gonna stay there, just inhale. On the exhale, I want you to go through wave-like motion, extend your back, and land your whole body softly on the mat again. One more time. Press your palms against the floor, start lifting your upper body, and then bring those hips back. Find nice lengthening sensation in your back in that child's pose. Now look forward. First, I will find that 4-point kneeling position, and then I will step my right leg in line with my left arm. So first, just take a look what I'm gonna do. I'm drawing a big circle, and if it's accessible, try to bring that right hand behind your hip, opening even more your chest and your shoulders. Now bring this arm back, round your back, bring the elbow closer towards your belly. So we keep articulating our upper body by doing all these fluid movements. And breathe, close, round your back. Inhale, open, reach behind your leg, open the right shoulder, and close. next one, grab your back foot. If it's accessible to you, you will find very nice extension of your lower back. Here there is an option of keeping yourself on the elbows, or alternatively, if this feels too hard, just stay on your arms extend. I'll show you. The next exercise, we're gonna reach towards the left, opening the right knee towards the right. Inhale, and then changing the position of the arms, going into that side twist. Open the left arm up and over. And now again changing, left arm goes down, right arm goes up and over. And again side twist. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Now through the circle, we land both hands in the center. Press yourself back into the downward facing dog and pedal those legs. Exhale, bend those knees as much as you can and land yourself completely on the mat in that child's pose. Take a moment, breathe. Alternatively, you can bring your hands behind you, palms facing up. Sometimes I prefer this variation, gives me a sense of a complete surrender. While taking a moment, now interlace your fingers and try to bring those arms away from your upper body. Take it easy. Alternatively, you can experiment with that a reverse prayer shape, so bringing those palms together behind, or just try to grab your opposite elbows. Inhale, slowly start lifting your upper body up, keeping the back straight. All right, now again swing your arms up and slowly open your shoulders, drawing them back and behind you. Interlacing the fingers one more time, opening the chest wide. Inhale, exhale, giving yourself a small rest. And one more time, now bringing that lock away from our upper body. Swinging those arms forward and back, relaxing those shoulders. Let's make a step forward. This time left leg is in front. Extend your back first. Breathe. And then slowly land those arms in the center of the mat. Now the left arm sweeps back, and maybe try and reach your opposite thigh, opening the chest even more. Inhale, going back, rounding your back, bring that elbow in towards the belly. And again, inhale, open. And exhale, you close. Again, inhale, open. And exhale, close. Now try to grab the back foot. Look at the foot and you will feel even deeper stretch in your right side. Breathe. And now let it go. Bring both hands together in the center. And now push the left knee away from you. And then bring the right arm twist to the side. So we're moving both dimensions to the left and to the right by changing the arms. On the next one, grab your back leg from the outside and try to stretch even more. And now returning to the center. This time we're gonna bend and extend our front leg. So keep the foot flexed and just draw your hips forward and shift the weight back. Breathe. And now one more. And now we're slowly gonna land our butt on the mat. Yes, make sure that you're staying in the center, moving slowly, landing on our right heel. From here, try to maintain your spine straight, look forward, and try to reach belly towards the thigh. Now slowly again roll over towards the lunge, sweep your arms up, open the chest. Now bring your hands back and land softly as we did before. And give me a couple of more just like that in your own rhythm. And now finishing it up with a forward fold. So adjust to your own level. You might need to bend your knee, walk your hands forward and fold over that leg as low as you can. Now on the exhale, bring yourself into the high lunge. Catch your balance first. Now bring the hands to the sides. Rotate towards the right and lean back into that reverse warrior. Now bring yourself into the plank. Stepping with the left leg, we're going to repeat the same thing. So first just land your left knee on the mat. And now slowly we start connecting the belly with the thigh and bringing weight forward and back. So yeah, the key here is to try to maintain connection the belly and the thigh. So if your leg has to be more bent, it's completely fine. And most important, breathe. Sweep your arms up again, extend your back, and now we're going all the way back. So very slowly, gently land your butt on the left heel. Keep your back straight, and now bring yourself forward again, open the chest, and now again sweeping back, sitting on the heel and going all the way forward, extending the back. And here we're gonna stay and fold over the right leg. And one last time, sweep those arms up, reach. Slow and control, lift the back leg off the floor. Now press into reverse warrior, open the chest, breathe, and now cart roll your hands, press into the plank. And finally, step those feet forward. We're gonna transition on our backs. Lower your upper body on the mat, vertebra by vertebra. We're almost there, so get rid of your bun if you have one. And now start slowly drawing big circles with your knees. You can separate the lower back from the mat, so focusing on drawing the biggest circle you can. And now we will work our core muscles, so press your hands against your knees and just first feel the connection. And now slowly start lifting your shoulders away from the mat and pressing against your knees. So you already will feel how it contracts your lower ab muscles. And now imagine that you're pressing your feet against the wall as well. So I find that this exercise helps to feel so deeply all of those deep core muscles. Now we're gonna rest, bring the hands to the sides, open left leg, and then open right, then again left and right. Now grabbing both legs, bend and extend. Slowly connect those legs together in the center. Flex your feet. Reach your hands towards your knees, and now slowly crunch, bringing those shoulders away from the mat. If you want, you can grab behind your thighs to feel that deep connection. Just stay there. And now we're gonna slowly lower our arms and legs, landing them on the mat with control. Only one time, so good news. Now bring your right knee in and to the side, trying to maintain the left hip on the mat. Maybe press the hand against the hip. Bring this knee in towards the chest, feeling nice stretch. Trying to keep shoulders on the mat. And now articulating the angle, drawing circles one side and then the other side. Now bending the knee in, bringing towards the chest first and then to diagonal. So pressing it towards the left shoulder, you'll feel stretch in the side of the right glute. Maybe press your right hand on the floor. If you found what I'm talking about, just breathe. And now we'll transition to the spinal twist. So keep right shoulder on the mat and slowly move your right knee towards the left side. Be gentle with yourself and find that nice release in your lower back. Gazing towards the right side. My view was pretty insane. Just breathe and slowly bring those hips back. Now open the leg towards the right, so opening the hip, opening the leg. Toes are facing up, right, to open the hip. And yeah, just give yourself a pat. Feel your body. Bring the leg to the other side. And just stay here for a moment, breathe. Try to reach as far as you can. Again, just play with your body, you know better. It will definitely look different on every one of us. So, as I mentioned, don't look at me as an example, it's just a reference. And one last breath. Now we will do the flip. So pressing the floor away with your right hand, we position ourselves belly on the mat, and the hips are still having this rectangular shape or triangle or whatever it looks like. Now bend the right knee. Maybe press yourself away from the floor with your arms extended, or like I'm showing on my elbows, whatever works for your lower back. This stretch feels so nice, but at the same time it looks so sexy. So just breathe. Here I go a little bit too far, and again I'll keep it there just as a reference. Maybe someone wants to try. You don't really need to have full splits for this one, because you see my leg goes to the side, but it does require good hip mobility, so just experiment. I definitely needed that one at this moment, and it looks too good to cut it from the video, right? Anyway, now just relax our lower back, drawing those knee circles one way and then the other way, and a little bit more, again the other way. My lower back needed it. And now pressing ourselves away from the mat, Reach into a child's pose. You can keep your knees together or open them wide. Take a moment, take a pause. Inhale, and on the next exhale, I want you to grab your heels with your hands. And now you're gonna press your head, kind of massaging the meridian in the middle of your head. If it's your first time doing something like this, take it easy. It should feel very nice, massaging your skull from the front to the back, but yeah, it looks also interesting. Just breathe. And now we slowly will transition. First, put your hands in front of the mat, then walk your feet towards your hands, and then slowly squatting down, doing the deep squat in order to land our butt, and do the same thing but from the other side. So slowly lower your lower back on the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Now bring your knees in and draw circles one way and the other. Again, you can either choose to maintain your back pressed into the mat or move it all the way. Extend your legs, now pressing the hands against the thighs, connecting in the core. Maybe reaching forward, flexing the feet, keeping that nice crunch, and then slowly lower yourself down. Now, on the exhale, lower the right leg on the mat. First, I'm gonna articulate the ankle of the left foot, drawing circles one way and the other. Now pressing the leg in, I'm gonna lift myself off the mat, try to stretch even more, and then pressing that leg in. Now bending in the knee, reaching the forehead towards the knee, relaxing back. Now pressing this knee, opening towards the left, and try to maintain the right hip on the mat. So both hips are pressed into the mat, opening the left hip this time. Breathe. Now we're gonna do the movement to diagonal. So press the knee slightly towards the right and towards the right shoulder. So it will be different in different bodies. You need to find that nice stretch ligament that goes from your hip joint to your knee. Just staying there. And now slowly start to press that left knee towards the ground, towards the floor, creating that spinal twist. First just going slowly, a couple of times, pressing that knee in, and once we feel more ready, we surrender on the floor, bring those hands into the T shape, making sure that both shoulders stay on the mat. Now bringing this knee in and towards the left side, opening the leg, toes are facing up, pressing the right hip down. This is how we will maintain that nice rectangle, triangle shape. And now the straight leg go the opposite side, so again spinal twist, feeling that stretch in our obliques as well. Staying here just for a moment. Now bring this knee in. You can bend and extend. I will again go a little bit far and grab my foot. It's it's pretty common. Many people can access it. So see if this works for you. And now we're gonna press ourselves away from the floor and opening the hips. Now spreading your limbs on the floor, you can press your upper body away from the mat, or basically reach your arms forward or stay on your elbows, whatever works for you. Pressing the left hip down, feeling that super nice stretch. I will go ahead and try to reach my foot. You can also experiment with that one. And just rest here for a moment, breathe. Even if it's just your knee bent and you stay there, the feeling is kind of the same. This is the problem in life. The further you go, the more intensity you crave, right? So just stay wherever you are. Breathe. And now press yourself away from the mat. Stretching one more time in our lower back. Landing back on our back. I will go ahead and grab my towel to cover my eyes, but you definitely can just close your eyes. And we are reaching our final destination, the state of blissful relaxation and complete surrender. I want you to spread your limbs on the mat. Find the most comfortable position. And again, connecting to our internal world by making a deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Bring all your awareness into the area of your toes. Imagine like a lukewarm wave is splashing over your body. And you feel that warmth in your ankles, your calves, your knees. The next wave comes and reaches your thighs, your hips. And then we reach the belly, the ribs, the chest. Relax your shoulders, your elbows, each and every finger. Last but not least, completely relax your neck, the muscles around your head, around your eyes, your jaw, your lips. And just rest here for a moment. Let your mind wander. Every time you feel like you drift away too far, just gently bring your awareness into your own breathing. And I will leave you here in a complete silence. Just enjoy the sound of the waves, and I'll come back in a couple of minutes. breathe, coming back to reality. Gently press your hands into your belly and now purposefully inhale, expand your belly wide, and exhale, contract the belly muscles. Inhale and exhale. Now stretch your body like after waking up. Last moment to do something that your body craves, whatever stretch feels nice and natural at this point, just go for it. For me it was some variation of a fish pose. And slowly start finding your way into the sitting position. First, just maybe spend a couple of moments on your right side. And then finally press yourself back into the sitting position. Press your palms into the knees. Breathe. Acknowledging this state of peace that we just created for ourselves. Give yourself a hug. Open your arms wide and then change your arms. Give yourself another hug. What a gift, what a pleasure is to move your body for 55 minutes in a joyful way. One last time, stretching your shoulders, whatever way it feels nice. Connecting those palms together in the center. And now big thumbs are pressing against the skull, the third eye, throat chakra, heart, solar plexus, lower belly, and then feeling that connection between the base to the crown of your head. Finishing the practice with a sound. Opening arms wide one last time and exhale. Great job. Thank you so much for joining me today and see you next one.